people have been kind of rude. They've been just kind of nasty to me on Facebook,
What happened?
bullying. Well, it's all started because I commented on it was just being myself and using a lot of smiles and whatever cats. And I guess some people don't like that, but it started because I got a message that said, "Please refrain from using these stickers because this person is in a relationship with me." And I understand that people have, whatever, they have relationships, they have friendships, and I
So
just kind of
wait,
had to remove.
did
I just had,
somebody
oh my God,
did
no.
somebody
And apparently, this person was in a relationship, and they tried to drag me into their drama, and I got caught up in their drama, and I just had to block them and remove myself from the situation. Um, which is pretty much how I handle any kind of conflict or confrontation on Facebook. I try to stay away from that. I try to promote positivity, and I want my timeline to be a place where people feel welcomed and can be themselves and not be afraid to be who they are. But I've just learned that even online, people can still be jerks, people can still be rude, and we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to say, okay, this is not right. I'm not going to stand for this. And that's what I'm doing. I'm standing up for myself on
will
Facebook. I need to put myself out here like this. I'm scared. And I think part of it is because of just the bullying that I've experienced. It's just not fun to have when you feel like all of your accounts are being shut down at one time. It's
how
just
many
like
accounts
when
did you lose so far?
just one. I mean, it's just one. I mean, so far, I still have two, but basically,
I thought
Facebook
you had
thinks
more than
that
that.
um, well, I have my account. I had like four or five. Um, basically, the new account that I just opened was disabled. Apparently, which I think is not right. I think I'm just trying to be honest, but I'm also real. But I'm also trying to be careful of my language. As you can see, I'm really mad right now. I'm really upset, saddened by the whole experience, and I appreciate your wisdom there with my language. Sometimes when I get really upset, I say cuss words at times, and I shouldn't. But I'm human, and we all sin. We all fall short of the glory of God, and I think that that's really important. When we make mistakes, we should forgive each other, and everybody should
Forgive
be
you.
given a second chance. I don't think that I don't think that I think that if you fall, you should get right back up again, and that's what I always try to do, and that's what I'm trying to do in this situation. I've sent Facebook countless emails, countless forms, countless ID, countless photos, everything under the sun, and nothing has worked. Facebook, if you're watching this, my name is John. Mark Zuckerberg, my name is John. I am the same person on all of my accounts. The only reason I opened up another account in the first place was because Facebook's two-factor authentication did not work on my phone. I did not receive the text messages to be able to log into my original account in the first place. That is why I opened up these other accounts. I only intended to open up one, and then I found that more people wanted to be friends with me and connect with me through Jesus on Facebook, and I was trying to live out the Great Commission on Facebook and show
So this
people that
is
I was
like
there
an
for. You can't just walk away because there's so many people that you're invested in. People are invested in you. People are invested in me. I'm invested in them, and that's what I care about. I think if I had another platform, another social platform where I could make friends and people were willing to come with me to the other platform, it might be a different story. But I have a lot of friends on the Facebook platform, so that makes it difficult. You know what I mean? I mean the
So if you had enough people follow you to your YouTube channel, to the John Follett Show channel, then in theory you could hashtag delete your Facebook account. That would be something that you would do at some point if Facebook doesn't back down.
at
If we,
some point, yeah. Um, yeah, at some point, I would probably just delete all of my accounts and just keep one because I think it's difficult to it's difficult to keep up with more. It's just better for me just to keep one account and
Mm-hmm.
um, just focus on that one account
Mm-hmm.
and I have a lot of friends on all of my accounts. So that's the hardest thing. That's the hard.
Yeah.
That's sorry. I have to be real here. I can't be someone that I'm not. Okay. Um, Look, I have feelings. I'm a person. I have feelings. They get hurt. I get frustrated. I've tried to handle the situation with the utmost dignity and respect, but they've been rude to me about it. They've just been rude to me about it. I mean, I don't even.
What would you like to say to Mark Zuckerberg right now?
I would like to tell him to stop the bullying.
You have
To
100 Facebook accounts. Let's get to the root of why you have 100 Facebook accounts. Okay, well, you have a lot of friends, you
yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah,
So,
and I think it's important for people to realize that people with disabilities, they're not able to get out as much. Some people with disabilities, they can't get out at all. I'm very fortunate that I can get out and be involved in my community through Mountain Mobility and the Ride program. But some people with disabilities, a lot of them, they just are homebound all the time. So they rely on online platforms to build community and make friends. And I think that there needs to be a stronger sensitivity in that area. I think there's a lack of insensitivity. There's just selfishness. There's a lot of selfishness and cruelty in this world. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers in regards to trying to figure out how to conduct myself socially. I really don't. And it's exhausting when I feel like all of my efforts are in vain. It's like, yeah, I'm putting myself out there. You're going to slap me in the face. That's what feels like is happening here. So eventually, I think if I just had like one Facebook account with 5,000 friends, I would stay at that and just go to another platform. And I would encourage people that want to connect with me to follow me to the other platform.
yeah.
Adam, maybe you can we can research together and figure out some other platforms
Yeah,
to
let's
people.
look into it.
I just don't see this is not fair. I'm frankly
Hmm.
just fed up with Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, the hardest thing is just leaving all of my friends, or I don't want to leave
Yeah.
anybody behind, and that's what scares me a little bit because it's like, um, I'm just going to be real here. When I was first locked out of my original account, I felt like I went from like 5,000 friends to zero, and it was at a difficult time when my dad passed away a few months ago. This was several years ago. This was around April, and a few years ago when this happened. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I was still getting over, I was still grieving the death of my dad, and to be, locked out of my original Facebook account in the process and going from 5,000 friends to zero, that was very hurtful at the time, and I was
Yeah.
really saddened. I didn't know what to do. I tried at that time to get everything resolved. Facebook wouldn't help me. I mean, they did try, but I didn't know how to. This might sound stupid on my part, but I really didn't know how to. I felt like I was not able to bring my old account up back on the phone app or the iPad app to be able to log in to connect with people. That's what started the problem, all the problems I've had with Facebook since the beginning. Um, and that was very hurtful at the time. I just have to be honest. And at that time, I felt like I was just being bullied, you know, and it's still very upsetting. I think I may just keep one Facebook account and then just if I can rebuild myself on another platform, I'll probably do that. Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, because I'm just, I'm sick of it. Adam, if I'm repeating myself, I know you're trying to keep it focused. In the future, I will have a notebook in front of me so I can write down some. So I'll have the list of thoughts that
Sure.
I'm gonna. This is all very new to me, and I'm doing the
Yeah.
best I can under the circumstances. Please
Hmm.
understand that I'm still very upset by this. I'm trying to like
Oh,
de-stress,
yeah, I
and
get it. I get
I
it.
mean, you know, and it scares me. I'm afraid of losing. Um, I don't want to lose you as a friend.
Well, we're friends in
Uh,
real life.
I know. It's just
You
I
won't
think
lose
it's
me.
just I think it's
Facebook
just
Facebook cannot end our friendship. They can delete every account you have, but they cannot end our friendship. So that's the beauty of us being friends in real life.
yeah,
They have no power over our friendship.
right, exactly. Thanks. I kind of
Yeah,
need to
man.
remind myself of that. I think I
Yeah.
may just have to go to another platform and rebuild, start over again. I think
Yeah.
that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Um, and I think I may just have to let people know that in the future. I may just say something on my timeline. I think what I'm going to do is just keep one account and just delete all of the rest of them.
Okay.
I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing in the first place.
Hmm.
I just, I'm just fed up with the whole thing. Um, I do think we're kind of at my wit's end here. I'm exhausted, emotionally and physically exhausted. Um, I've, I'm having a difficult time right now, and I'm just being real. I'm just being very authentic. But I think it's good. It's better to be real and authentic with people than to try to be something that I'm not. You know those shows, Catfished, the show Catfished, and
Yes.
and there's another one, The Internet Ruined My Life. Well, I
Hmm.
don't want the I don't want the internet to ruin my life.
Right.
Um,
Right.
uh, um,
I never saw the internet ruin my life. Is that good?
yeah, but it's very sad, and the
Mm.
fact that they're not people that um, I don't know, they put themselves out there online, fake profiles, they try to be something they're not, and
Mm.
that's where you get into trouble. I think
Hmm. Hmm.
if you're not real in real life, if you're not being yourself in real life, then it
So
creates deception.
is Facebook accusing you of not being real? Is that why they're closing your accounts? Are they saying this is not you?
Um, I don't think they're saying this is not me. I think they're just mad that I have multiple accounts and that I have a lot of friends on
Yeah.
every one of my accounts.
I
I
don't
don't
I don't
know.
understand. I mean this is you.
Right.
This
This
is
is you.
John Follett.
Right. Exactly.
You've hit your limit on 5,000 friends, and so now you're forced to add another account so that you can increase your number of friends. I mean, what else can you
Exactly.
do?
There's
And
nothing else.
apparently there's some other bullying that I'd like to get into going on here with Facebook, and I think you could probably share with me. But you have a business. I don't really want to get into the details of the business, but you're trying to make a little side money off of this business that you're trying to promote,
Yeah.
and they are pretty much trying to prevent you from promoting your business. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes. You hit the nail right on the head. Not a good situation. Not a good situation for me. But yes,
Yeah.
you
So
hit the nail right on the head.
they're anti small business owner. They're
Yeah.
uh, they're they've been shutting down your accounts.
Yeah.
Um, this isn't good, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not a good place to be, dude. I mean, you know, that's bullying online, just like bullying in real life. It hurts.
Hmm.
You know, I'm not trying to be rich. I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm just trying to better the quality of my life. I feel the quality of my life can be improved, and I'm trying to show people that yes, we can. You can always. There's always a yes. You just have to find it.
Hmm. So you are posting links to your side business, and now what happens? What is Facebook doing?
Well, they're basically, I get this message, you can't post this. They say you can't post this. This post goes against our community standards.
So you can't post a link to get people to
Um,
sign up for this service that's going to help them, the people that
right.
use international uh, film and whatnot, and you're trying to help them with that, and now you're being told this goes against standards.
exactly. It's kind of, yeah, yeah. I just feel the way they're treating me, the way I've been treated, is very hypocritical here. I
Hmm.
mean, they have places online where people can market their businesses, promote their businesses, yet I'm not allowed to do that. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
being,
supposed to be a network of friends. It's a social network, so
yeah. And they
it seems
think
like you
I'm,
would be able to do that.
yeah, it seems like I would be able to do that. And I guess they think I'm like false because I have multiple accounts. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm just being real. And, you know, I'm real. I'm very authentic. Um, you know, I told them the reason why I opened multiple accounts in the first place, and I don't know if they're receptive to it or what. But no, I don't think. I mean, I think Facebook is false in many respects.
Hmm.
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah,
Again, I'm sorry. I've um, this has been really rough for me. So I do apologize for the
sure.
offensive language, and I'm
That's,
sorry if I
that's
was angry.
okay.
I don't mean to be angry, but I'm still frustrated by the whole situation here. I don't know what to do, and
Yeah.
yeah, um, I think just community means putting ourselves out there and
Hmm.
not being afraid, not being paralyzed by fear, and I'm not. And probably the one thing I would encourage people to do is always stand up for what you believe in.
Hmm.
Um, don't be afraid to say this is not right. Um, maybe it's a learning opportunity for me. I'm not sure. I mean, I would like to think of this as a learning opportunity for everybody, where we could all learn and come together to to share Jesus more effectively with people. But apparently, I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I used to have a Saturn, and whenever I had problems with the Saturn, I used to go onto they had a community of Saturn owners.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't own a Saturn anymore, but I think I still have an account, and I don't think you have to own a Saturn to join that community. We could try moving people to the community of Saturn owners and moving our friends
Okay.
there.
Yeah, that would be good. I would like that.
Hmm.
Just a place where there's
A
more
safe
positivity.
place, yeah, a
Yeah.
positive place.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Just you know,
We
it's
could
just
try to
like
get
in.
everyone on Facebook to move to this Saturn forum. That would
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah. It would be. Um, yeah. That's a good idea. I'm open
Yeah.
to any suggestions here. I'm kind of at a loss for words. Right now, I have to be real here, dude. I just have to be real. This kind of reminds me of what I experienced in real life. Um, um,
Thanks, Mark.
you know, thank you, Mark, for making my, yeah, for ruining my experience on Facebook. Um, yeah, I don't like them at the moment. I don't know what else. As nicely as I can say, I've tried.
We have
You
to
know,
pray for them, though.
I
It's
know the
supposed to.
Bible says yeah, the Bible says we're supposed to love our enemies as ourselves, and
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
was it pray for those who persecute you?
Yes.
Um,
We should pray.
um, I'm trying to remember that at the moment. You know,
You think we should
um,
pray for him right now, like a quick prayer for Mark?
yeah, we should. Um, you want me to pray, or Lord? I guess I'll pray. Lord, um, I pray that you would just reach Mark's heart. I pray that you would touch the people at Facebook and help them realize that what they're doing is not right. Um, how they treat people, I think, could be better. I think Facebook at times can be very unsafe, and I just pray that online communities can be safer. I pray that you would help us to find, um, you know, move to a online community where,
Keep your eyes open, dude.
yeah.
We're praying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um, just yeah. Pray for a safer, safe place, safe community online. I don't feel that Facebook is safe at the moment. So, I'm very cautious at the moment. Um,
Nice.
should I just saying I should close my eyes or keep them open? Uh,
Are we praying still, or?
no, I think I finished.
Oh, okay.
Um, um, thanks for being there for me during this process,
It
Adam.
is.
Um, I don't have all the answers, okay? You know, I'm just trying to better my quality of life the best way I can and
Mm-hmm.
persevere through whatever is thrown at me.
Yeah.
I did not ask to be hit by a
You didn't
bus.
ask for this.
I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be hit by a bus. I did not ask to have over 5,000 friends on all of my accounts. And now I do. And I'm just trying to make the best of it and
Mm-hmm.
trying to do the best I can.
Yeah.
I think if we had found an online platform where you could have more than 5,000 friends
I
in one
think
account, I think
there's not a limit to how many friends you have on the Saturn forum that I was on, so we could try to
okay,
set up accounts
maybe
on there.
maybe you can. Well, if you can, did you? Are you on there right now, or what's the deal with Saturn?
Well, I haven't used it. I don't own a Saturn. It's been about 4 years since I owned a Saturn,
Hmm.
but yeah, I can try to sign into my account, and if you want to become friends with me on there,
Yeah, I can do that.
I can send you a link.
Send me a link, and
Hmm.
I'll figure it out. I'll sign up on that and
Yeah,
go from there. Um,
it's fun.
I th- I think I just need a change. I think
Yeah.
I just kind of need to get away from Facebook.
Hmm.
Really, I just kind of need to simplify things. It's hard maintaining multiple accounts. Um, my intentions are always to encourage people and share Jesus with people,
Hmm.
and even I do have to touch on this. In real life, I also, as both forums, whether you're online or offline, it's always good to be sensitive to how we treat people because we all have feelings. Everybody has feelings, you know. Um, like with my laugh, it's very sensitive to me. I have to be honest, okay? I'm just since I'm being real. You want me to be real, and people want me to be real. They want me to be authentic. Like, yes, I am aware that my laugh is extremely loud and it's extremely deep. But you see, I've been paralyzed by fear my entire life. It seems like, and I've been stuck in this way of thinking that I'm limited in some way, and I'm not. And
Hmm.
God is slowly opening up all these doors, and I want to be able to pursue all these opportunities. And I think yeah, and I just kind of want to be myself, and I'm just learning how to be myself and how to still conduct myself appropriately in social situations. It's not really easy to do because it's very difficult at times because when you're dealing with online versus offline, I find are completely different. When you're offline connecting with people, you have those real authentic connections. When you're online, you really don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to, so there are times when I'm like really uh, overwhelmed, and I'm trying to be careful with my words here, but I just feel very overwhelmed at times, and I'm just
Hmm.
yeah, I'm still learning how to be myself. I don't have all the answers, And brother Adam, I'm sorry again for the bad language. Um, you just need to
Okay,
edit
dude.
that out. You
Yeah,
just need
I'll
to
do
edit
that.
that out. I'm just, but try to remember that I'm trying to, try to remember, Adam, we're friends in real life. So what we're doing online, we need to be models for Christ, for Jesus online as well, and we just need to
Mhm.
be there for each other because you're helping me.
Mhm.
You encouraged me to do this, so I just took your advice, and so Adam, everybody here, he's always helped me. He's helping me through this process. And how would you describe our connection, Adam, for people online that don't know us?
We're brothers in Christ.
Exactly, and we help each other through everything. We're like family.
Mhm.
Um, we do everything together. We hang out. We do everything together. And I do thank you for your advice on how to better myself and
Mhm.
how to not be the center of attention in a negative way. I am sorry about that. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I don't want to. I'm just trying to learn how to be myself, and it's not easy to do.
Mhm.
I don't have all the answers, and what really frustrates me about how I was treated by Facebook, it's just the intolerance and the insensitivity to those who are different. You know,
Yep. Mhm.
everybody's situation is different. Everybody's circumstances are different. I didn't expect to be hit by a bus. I didn't expect that my life would change in the blink of an eye. But
Right.
I've always tried to rise up and move forward. And
Mhm.
if you fall, you get right back on the horse and you keep going. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's because you know, I mean, Jesus calls us to persevere, and that's what I'm trying to do,
Mhm.
both online and offline. If that makes sense to you. I'm sorry I
Yeah.
don't have anything. Next time I'll have a note. I'll have some thoughts written down or something, so I'll actually be more prepared next time. But yeah, Saturn sounds like a really good idea. I'm sorry my pillow fell behind me, but
I mean, yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just spitballing here, dude. I'm just trying to think of different ideas for how we can,
yeah.
transition off of Facebook onto a community that is more tolerant to people.
Um, I'll try Saturn out. I'll
Yeah.
open an account and I'll become friends with you on.
You don't have to own a Saturn to be on there. I mean, I'm still a member of their forum, and I haven't owned a Saturn in 4 years.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. I'm just drinking some of my Dr. Pepper here. Just being real. It helps me to relax in difficult situations. Anyway, can I ask you about your day? Talk to Brent at all? But
I have not
uh,
spoken with him. I think he wants to be on the John Follett show at some point. So we just have to negotiate some sort of a fee that he would have to pay if he wants to be on here. So
what did you say we were? What did you say that we would charge? What did you want? What was your fee? What was your? Think. What did you say it
I don't
was?
know what sounds good to you.
I think 500 sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, okay.
yeah,
And
500. He can afford it. He's got a huge house, so he can afford it.
okay, well,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just want us all to be successful.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and we're, Adam, you were going to look into that part of it, how we could both benefit from this. I will
yeah,
leave that all up to you, and I'll just chat or
yeah,
whatever I'm supposed to be doing.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I'll send him some wiring instructions and whatnot, and then we can get him on the show.
okay. Well, we were talking about going to Indiana in October, right?
Correct. Yeah.
To house sit for him, so we
Yeah.
can maybe talk to him
Yeah.
about it
Whenever
then.
he goes out of town, we could just crash his house.
Yeah,
We don't kind of a surprise
yeah,
because he's going to be out of town.
yeah. I think yeah, I liked your idea about staying focused on one thing
Hmm.
and um, really trying to just. I,
Do you,
I'm just. I
do you mind for the next episode? Until we get sponsorships from companies like Dr. Pepper, maybe we should put some tape over the branding. Like, I don't know if you have any duct tape or anything or masking tape that you could put over the can.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Um, I I can put it
Just
away, but
no, you can carry it. Just hold it like to where you can't see the. There you go. You can't see the brand. Say,
okay.
oh, this cola drink is very refreshing. This diet cola
Yeah,
drink.
I'll hold it out like this.
Yeah,
This Diet Cola drink is very refreshing.
yeah. And
Um,
if they want to pay
uh,
us advertising fees, then we can.
yeah, I'll try to
There's
hold it
that.
out like this.
Yeah. At that
I'll
point,
try to.
we can advertise, but until then, we don't want to give them free advertising.
Well, no, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So the Saturn. Should I just say something on Facebook that I'm moving to Saturn, or what is that place you were talking about?
I don't know. We should just try it out first, right? Like,
Yeah,
we'll
I think
see
so.
how the community, how, because the worst thing we could do is go from one bad community to something that's even worse. And how do we know that
Yeah,
the moderators at the Saturn forum, maybe they also are
yeah.
very, uh, maybe they're like worse than Mark Zuckerberg. I find it hard to believe, but you never know. You might get on there and find yourselves in a real pickle if we move thousands of your friends over and a few hundred of my friends over. That would be
Well,
a disaster.
well, yeah, no, and we don't want to just. I just have had a rough time. I do think that we should think about like switching platforms.
Hmm.
I think that's a really good idea because I'm just tired of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
I'm
think I'm
done with
just
it.
kind of. I think I'm just kind of at my wits' end here.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
um, but
You have
I
to be
was
careful about. You can't just say, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna switch to Instagram because guess what? Guess who owns Instagram?
Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah,
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg." So we can't just go out there and just pick the next social media platform out there because this monopolist guy has gone out and bought every good social platform out there, and he's just crushing you. You know,
yeah. Well, I don't
we
think
we got
Mark
we got to
Zuck.
be careful.
Yeah, yeah. We do have to be careful. I think I'm just trying to show Mark that you cannot take me down.
Hmm.
Um, you're not going to take me down because one of my accounts is blocked.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
What words do you have for Mark Zuckerberg right now?
you could be a little nicer to people, Mark. You could try to understand the deeper. You could try to understand the backstory before you start judging people. Facebook. I think you guys could be a little more tolerant of people. I think you can
Mm.
be more tolerant of their situations, their circumstances. People in
Hmm.
real life have real struggles, and until you actually understand the reason why people do what they do, you shouldn't judge them or make false assumptions about people that are not true, which is what I feel that you've done to me. I feel you've made false assumptions about me that are not true. I feel you've kind of degraded my character a little bit by removing my links unfairly. I feel you've just kind of ruined my Facebook experience, basically.
Hashtag delete Facebook.
Exactly. But I think we need to do our research before we actually do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
definitely. We don't
mean,
want to go out there and that's like throwing your phone away. Just because he
yeah,
controls the phone system doesn't mean we throw our phone away. We go out and figure out, okay, what other options do we have besides a cell phone to talk to each other?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um, exactly. Um, exactly. And it's just gonna take some time,
It
and
takes
it's
some time.
gonna, I am committed to this process. I am committed to video chatting every night. I think it's good. I just want people to be encouraged um,
Uh-huh.
um, and I am trying to change my quality of life a little bit. It's not to, I mean, In real
Fit,
life, I think everybody.
Fitbit has a community. I used to have a Fitbit that I wore every day, and they
Hmm.
have a social network, and you and I can become friends on there. We should try that
Okay.
one as well. So we'll beta test the Fitbit community,
Hmm.
and you don't have to own a Fitbit to join the community. And so you
Hmm.
and I could become friends on the Fitbit community as well, and let's try that one out too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. I would like that.
Yeah,
um, I
we
don't
just need to
have.
try everything out. We need to, because I think that eventually we're going to find a community that feels free,
Yeah.
that doesn't feel like they're going to restrict people who have conservative Christian views or people who are, trying to be a small business owner or people that maybe were hit by a bus in 2008.
Yeah. Um, I think people might want to know kind of what I guess if they want me to open up. Let me tell you why community is so important to me. Are you still there?
Yep.
I do think it is important for people to realize why this is so important to me, why community in general is just important, whether you're online or offline.
Mhm.
And you may have to, I don't know, I would encourage you to review everything before we actually post this, just
Mhm.
whatever editing you need to do, but I'm just trying to be real.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so guys, on January 10th of 2008, I was on my way to work. Yeah, it was very cold that day, but anyway, I was on my way to work. I was standing at the end of my road waiting to catch the bus to go to work, and I was thrown 60 feet in the air, landed on a barbed wire fence. My carotid artery bled so severely that I almost had a stroke and died that night. I suffered paralysis and broken bones and spent a year and a half in a hospital bed trying to recover. The hardest thing was not that my thoughts get jumbled up,
No,
but
you're doing good.
I also have what's called OCD, mild OCD tendencies. Um,
And
I
what is
chose to
that?
get help with that. It's basically where I obsess on thoughts. It causes you repeat things. There's and you worry too much about everything. Basically, it means that I overanalyze everything, and it explains why I worry too much about everything. Sometimes I'm not happy about it because I know it drives
Mhm.
people crazy. I don't mean to drive you
Mhm.
crazy, Adam, at times, but
You don't drive me crazy, dude.
I think I'm just I'm a perfectionist and I don't like to make mistakes, and I'm always harder on myself if I make a mistake because I don't want people to be upset. And
Mhm.
and with and I feel this is relevant because I've had tried to handle the situation on Facebook with the utmost dignity and respect. I've tried working with Facebook, but I feel like they have not worked with me at all. So
You
that's kind
didn't
of where I'm
cuss
at
at
with it.
them, right?
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. Uh, that's not smart. I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm. I mean, you know. I mean, if you're really upset about something, you know, I'm sure you would understand, you know,
Mhm.
if this first half you were in my when we're talking to people online or when you're building community online with people, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who
Mhm.
you're talking
True.
to.
True.
And I've had to learn this on my own
Mhm.
because I didn't
Mhm.
expect that I would have a huge following on Facebook, and I found
Mhm.
that people can be really offended easily. And so when
Mhm.
I'm talking to people online, for me personally, it helps to really talk to people in the third person and just change the way I communicate a little bit. It's like my laugh,
They
okay?
them.
Yeah, they them. It's like my
Mhm.
laugh. I mean, it's like I would describe it like my laugh. I mean, if I'm in real life and I'm in a social situation, I turn my laugh up when it needs to be turned up. I turn it down when it needs to be turned down. And then there are times when I let it go free, depending on the circumstance and the situations.
But you don't do that at church anymore.
No, I don't do that at church anymore. And we've talked about this, and I won't do that at church anymore. Um, I'm just using a prime example here. I don't want to rehash the past. because I think it's more hurtful to rehash. Um, um, I think it's
I'm
hurtful
sorry,
to
dude.
rehash. No, it's fine. I'm sorry, dude. Um, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just being real. I think it's hurtful to rehash the past. Yeah, I don't like being this. I don't like to analyze everything. I really don't. I just kind of want to be free to be myself and feel safe to be myself.
Yeah.
Um, and I just if I'm in a situation where I'm hanging out with friends, if I'm hanging out with
Mhm.
you and Brent, I would like to feel that it's okay for me to for us to laugh out loud if we want to, depending on the
Mhm.
circumstance. Um,
Yeah, I mean, if it's you, me, and Brant hanging out, we're probably gonna be laughing pretty loud.
but okay. Well, it depends on yeah, but the terminology of like they, and I think that's the problem with Facebook is they've singled me out for some odd reason,
Yep.
and I don't like that. Okay. And
No.
what you're seeing from me, Adam, brother Adam, is just my frustration from what I've experienced. Um, and I'm just being real. I'm not going to be someone I'm not. You know,
Right.
um,
Right.
where do you want? Um, we should go. You talked about doing a follow up, right? On how on I like that idea. At some point, I do think it might this. I do think at some point they should see me in person, um, so I can actually say, "Hey, what you're doing is wrong." Although
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to. I'd like to set up a meeting with their team.
yeah.
Maybe we
Sorry, I'm
could.
just
Maybe we could just meet with the board of directors and see if it's
yeah,
possible to replace Mark.
yeah.
That's probably the
Um,
best thing. Let's try to set up a meeting with their board of directors and get Mark replaced with
okay,
someone who's a little more tolerant towards different worldviews.
yeah, kind of. I think that's a really good idea.
Mm,
I think something new and different would be refreshing.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
be thinking of other communities that we could try out because we want to feel free. So
yeah.
it's just what's that?
Oh,
What
it's what? Oh, that's
what am I?
oh, it's just my mom came in. She just came in to. She's putting our dog to bed.
Oh,
So
buddy.
yeah, yeah. So I just and she's turning on a toy. She's turning on. Buddy has all these. Um, Buddy has all these toys that he likes to play with,
Mm,
and he has these toys that light up when you turn them on. And I
okay.
think that's what she's trying to figure out at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Um, we live in a very small house, and so we're like three adults kind of living together in a very small house. So
Hmm.
the dog sleeps in my room, and there are times when he just kind of wanders in. Um, he feels that my room is his home.
Yeah.
His bed's there. Um, um, she's looking for the toy that has. Mom, it's turn on the light. I'm just talking to my mom. Just turn on the. It's um. My mom says she's sorry. She's trying to find a toy for.
That's fine.
Um. I think I put it in his bed, Mom. Okay. Uh, it's fine. Okay. No, it's fine. Um. And again, if I'm just trying to honor my parents if
Hmm.
they come in my room.
Hmm.
Um, if they come in my room and ask me a question, or they talk to me while I'm video chatting with you, I have to be respectful and answer them.
Well,
Um,
that's
it's just
that's the biblical way.
that's the biblical way, and of course, we always want to make sure our parents are happy. So we have to look out for them as well when you're living in a very
Right.
small house, especially. Um, yeah, but yeah, I'm really excited about dog sitting, or what we were gonna do with Brent. We were gonna like watch his house for him. What was it? The term that
Yeah.
you used? Okay.
House sit for him.
Um, yeah. One of the things I appreciate about you, Adam, is that you always, my mom's coming in to um, play with Buddy. That's just the nature of how we kind of roll around here. This is um, one of the things that I really like is when we're always sending each other cats.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh,
My cat labels disappeared, but I think I found them again. So
okay. Well, I tried to,
we could
yeah,
try to do
I
that.
think, yeah. Well, I hope you could send me some cats tonight. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
try to see if they're still there. Because
okay.
I looked that
Um,
one time and they were gone, but I think they're back.
okay, cool. And we were, so can I just, are you tired now or how are you feeling?
Yeah, let's end the show for tonight.
Okay.
Maybe you could say goodbye to everybody.
Okay, cool. Okay. Good night, everyone. Um, I'll reconvene tomorrow about
Oh
between
well,
7 and,
we might want to say goodbye like to where it doesn't give times because it's going to be on YouTube and people watch YouTube all the time, so there's like no time
yeah,
frame.
okay. All
So
right,
let's
well, okay.
just do like goodbye. That this is all for our show, and
Mm, yeah.
hope y'all have a until next time. We'll see you again or something.
Okay. All right. My apologies. I don't have all the answers, but yeah. So please forgive me, Adam.
It's okay.
Uh, um, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
No.
What?
Don't do it like time.
Mm,
Just do like, hey, this concludes our show. Until next time.
okay.
See y'all again.
Okay. Hey, this concludes our show. Till next time. See y'all again.
Good.
Um, looking forward to chatting with everyone tomorrow.
Uh, uh,
Oh
no, we
God.
can't do. Yeah, we can't do
Okay.
tomorrow, dude. Because it's not gonna be. It's on YouTube, so like we don't know. There's no time frame. It's just gonna be a
Okay.
post video. So just like until next time or something.
Okay. Till next time, guys.
That's
Until
good.
next time, I'll try to. Maybe we could help me. Maybe you can help me in just refining everything a little bit.
Yeah.
Peace.
Thanks for watching. Something like
Thanks for
that.
watching. And okay, thanks for watching. Until next time.
That's good.
All right. Okay.